Great day. Now, before you decide to swipe or scroll, just hear me out. Did you know that the phrase "do not be afraid" appears the most in the Bible? God tells us not to be afraid. Jesus tells us not to be afraid. Disciples, apostles, and prophets tell us not to be afraid. It's actually paraphrased quite a few different ways, and I'll share some examples with you. Fear not, do not fear, do not panic or be terrified, do not be faint-hearted or afraid. Now, as I was studying the word this morning from Deuteronomy chapter 20, the first 4 verses blew my mind, and the Lord gave me this word, and the word that he gave me was fear. And I figured I would share that with you. Now, the definition of fear, according to Webster's dictionary, is an unpleasant, often strong emotion caused by anticipation or awareness of danger. Two things: emotion and awareness. First thing, emotion. A conscious mental reaction, such as anger or fear, subjectively experienced as strong feeling, usually directed toward a specific object. Okay, so fear says an unpleasant, often strong emotion. An emotion says a mental reaction, such as anger or fear. Stay with me. Second thing, awareness. Okay, so now awareness, which is the quality or state of being aware, it is the knowledge and understanding that something is happening or exists. Got it. So let me provide you guys the scripture that I read that this whole idea came about. Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse 1. When you go to war against your enemies and see horses and chariots and an army greater than yours, do not be afraid of them, because the Lord your God, who brought you up out of Egypt, will be with you. When you are about to go into battle, the priest shall come forward and address the army. He shall say, "Hear, Israel, today you are going into battle against your enemies. Do not be faint-hearted or afraid. Do not panic or be terrified by them. For the Lord your God is the one who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies to give you victory." Can I reread verse 4 one more time for you? Thank you. For the Lord your God is the one who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies to give you victory. So the Lord, my God, your God, our God, is not abandoning us. No, he's not. He's actually going to be present because he's going with us, right, to the battle. He's also going to fight for you. So he's going with you. Not only is he accompanying you by going with you, he's going to fight for you and against our enemies to not only sum it all up, but by giving us the victory. Why would we be afraid then? If the Lord is going with us, he's going to fight for us and he's going to give us the victory. What do you have to be so afraid of then? Second word in the definition of fear that caught my eye was awareness. Awareness. Keep that word in mind. So as I looked at the word fear, I took away the letter F and I was left with ear. Now, the definition of ear is the characteristic vertebrate organ of hearing. That was the first definition. But then as I looked and I scrolled down, the fifth definition said attention or awareness. Okay. So awareness, which is the quality or state of being aware, it is also the knowledge and understanding that something is happening or exists. When you are aware, the first step to realizing that fear is present is being aware. The Bible tells us to pray without ceasing. The Bible also tells us to take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ. Because the spirit that God gave us does not make us timid, but it gives us power, love, and a sound mind. When you have a sound mind, your thoughts are still. They are not allowing intrusive thoughts to be present. Because again, emotion says a conscious mental reaction such as anger or fear. Hold up. Wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8 says, be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Did you also know that fear is one of the tactics that Satan uses to throw you off your pivot? He uses fear to prevent progress of your purpose. We know that is one of Satan's strategies. Fear, lying, manipulation, deception, deceit. Lord, I don't have enough money to cover the rent this month, but your word says. Lord, I am feeling anxious. I am worried. I am stressed. I am feeling depressed right now. But your word says, Lord, I am weak right now. But your word says, Lord, but your word says. Easy, isn't it? Do not allow Satan to have the upper hand on you. Be alert. Be aware. Be of sober mind. Make sure you're paying attention. Pray continually. As soon as you feel a feeling of disturbance in your spirit, in your heart, in your mind, if you feel like a thought is lingering for too long, pray that thing out and pray it away, man. You have the power to get rid of that because the power was given to us, man. The spirit that God gave us was not of fear, but of power, of love, and of sound mind. I hope this serves you well.